Hi. Uh, I'm in Fort Collins, Colorado. I've decided to have a little fun on my run today. 901 Chippewa Court, a little private tennis field. I think that's what they're called. Anyway, this is like a fancy part of a fancy part. We're right across from Park Ave, which is very fancy as well, oddly enough. But I'm going to try to maintain the pace that I do during my run. So far, so good. I walk and then I run a little bit. We'll see if I can keep it up. 913 Chippewa Court. I just love doxing people. We'll see. I did this in California and got followed by a black SUV near Santa Monica Boulevard. Pretty boring. I want to be the one with the boring house on the cool block. I'm totally fine with that. But yeah, I'm not likely to get followed by a black SUV here in Fort Collins. It could happen. I used to deliver Thai food and dry cleaning to this general area, and it's all old people. It's crazy. There's going to be a sea change here eventually. Someone's got to buy these houses. Fort Collins, by the way, one of the most expensive places. These are expensive homes. And I've seen some of the real hidden neighborhoods, the ones that are not so close to downtown. And some of these houses get real big. Out here it's more style, although very big. Ooh, look at that chimney. Oh, we're coming up on the Hacienda. I love this place. It's a 30-minute run, everybody. I think I was 10 minutes in when we started. Anybody want to Google 949 Chippewa Court, Fort Collins, see how much this place is worth? It's pretty modest, too. It's hidden and modest. This is not a modest home. It's giant. A little thing, a big rock, old tree. I like how they keep the stumps, keep the memories alive. Okay, take a little cool down because I've almost been running for 2 minutes straight. Yeah, big old trees. This is just like an island separating them from the street, which is Dartmouth, which just run to almost all the way to college. This is the street I used to go to the store, but still not a very busy street. And then this is off of that. Beautiful. Maybe we'll go over to Park Ave and I'll do some stuff over there too. We'll keep on running. Private green space use by members only. Place you can have a picnic. What's cool about a lot of these places out here too is some of the ones that you're able to see more from the road. They have like greenhouses and cool playhouses, which used to be a thing. I remember like some of the cooler kids, it's like you have like a stilted fort, like a tree house without a tree. Those were cool. But all the kids who had those grew up to be criminals too. So it's never a sure thing. Dried up creek, although it just rained a ton. But this is more of a canal, they call it. Let's go down Navajo. All the streets going east-west are colleges. Dartmouth, which I called Dartmouth, has a joke so many times that I just started calling it Dartmouth, and someone corrected me. I was like, oh, no, okay. That's what it's called? Okay. I did a Jim Florentine. Oh, so that's what it's called? Oh, I had no idea. All right, I'll start going to that all the time now. I'll even tell people I know. Workman, that's a cool house. There's like little telltale signs, like the roofs and stuff. See, the thing I've experienced about homes in this area, very well kept, very modern. They're kind of like, often they're made to look modest. But if you've ever been a landscaper or a light salesman or involved in roofing in any way, ding, 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 hey, the various collection of name tags and hairnets. But you'll notice the details, the woodwork. I mean, so these are expensive houses. So it's like, oh, you gotta have the money to get that house. Yeah, no shit. So the people already have the money. They come in, they beef it up. It's not quite as crazy as California, where it's like people buy a house like this and rip it out and then put in a whole new one. That's great. Beautiful. Some of the front doors are very big. Minimalist, especially in this neighborhood. It's all one-story ranches. Might not have basements. I don't know. It's not that rocky here in town, but I've been surprised by the distribution geologically. Nice Art Deco garage. Ooh, it's a bird with something in its mouth. The start of my run, when I went into Chippewa Court, a bird flew past me, you know, just like woo, right by me, in front of me. Like it was a runner, like running past me. And that's cool. We're on Navajo, and we're just about to enter. Oh, there it is again. It still has the mouse in its mouth. Wow. That guy did not want to wave. It's all old people. Old people are a mixed bag. We're on Cheyenne. Cheyenne's really pretty. We're almost to Stewart. I'm actually going to go the other way so we can see the houses on Cheyenne, because we're almost to the end of it there. It loops around, and I need to add minutes to the run anyway. But look at that picture window. 905 Cheyenne Drive. Crosses with Comanche and Navajo there. I'm in the intersection. Going off of Comanche, headed that way. There was a biker that pulled out and got killed last year. And a mile down from that, one got killed this year. Howdy. And so, there's not too many people out in the neighborhood. Oh, they have really cool front doors. Ooh. This is like classic, like my friend's house. Like everybody's got the friend with like the nice house. And like it's in an area where all the other houses are nicer, but you're just used to such crappy houses. You're like, woo, you live in a fancy house. And like, for the neighborhood, it's not that fancy. There's sequoia. Nice woodwork on that house. And there's little roads tucked in here. Some are even courts, but I discover new ones. On the way home from the store, I'll drive like a weird way. You'll see stuff. I mean, this is brick for one. A lot of brick in this area for real if you look around. It's crazy. Brick house. Well painted for a brick house. With all that landscaping. Pretty minimal, right? Ooh, look at that. Summer porch. Beautiful. But yeah, you'll see a lot of brick around here. Garage door. We're on Mohawk Street. I don't know if I've ever been up Mohawk Street. That's really cool. Super high roof on the house. We'll kind of loop around over here so you can see. Big chimney. It's a perfect yard. Yeah. And then fancy roofing, landscaping, a choke cherry tree. Right? So much landscaping in this neighborhood. It's wild. Whew, 10-minute mark, guys. Wow. So I got 10 minutes left in my 30-minute run. I'm so stoked. And it's funny. So downtown Fort Collins, Old Town, as it's known, nationwide. Very famous place, very nice. Where can I recommend? The Crown Pub. It seems like whatever type of place. It's awesome. Penrose, if you want to be a little bit more pedestrian and out in the open. Although Crown Pub has a really neat back patio. And if you're looking for something more obscure away from downtown, Rally 5. Rally 5 is an awesome place. Get the buffalo chicken Caesar, or burgers are good there. Make sure you have your ID. Freaking Nazis. Okay. Osage Court, or Sage Street. Low-key big house. Yeah, there's nobody out today. Thursday. Lots of solar panels in this yard. Lots of weird angles on the houses too. The roads are curvy. They're not made for anybody other than the neighborhood. And they're not made to go very fast on. There's parking on either side. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd have a nice house. Yeah. Brick. These might be wooden. Nice siding. Yeah. Just all the trees in the back. So I was bringing up Old Town. Walt Disney visited here and said, I'm going to base Disneyland's Main Street on Old Town, Fort Collins. So when you go down there, it's kind of neat to look around and see what he might have seen, because it's been pretty consistent the last 100 years or so. It's pretty down there. Where to visit other than restaurants? Well, there's Mountain Mary Cookies. And then right down from that, Mountain Mary's Cookies, which is good. Get the cookie sandwiches. They're really good at that particular Mountain Mary's. And then Rocket Fizz, which is whatever, a chain, but it's a big candy store. There used to be a boutique candy store here. It was like some old man, and he just went out of business during COVID or something. That's how I found out it existed. Lots of stuff like that here in FOCO when I moved in 2019. It's like this historic burrito place is going out of business. This restaurant's going out of business. This thing's going to stop. Changes in ownership, people trying to open and close and open and close. I'm surprised anybody was able to make it through that. We're coming up on a yard with a lot of cool statues and stuff. But so this neighborhood, it's very old towny. Like the houses here, like some of the cool windows and stuff, they just look fake. It's like, oh, they just built that to look cool, but that's not real, but it's real. More brick. And now we're on Stover. You know, these dinosaur statues. Very nice. We'll run down to Stewart. 6 minutes left. Should keep running. Stegosaurus. I'll make up the extra time. But I'll show you guys this solarium. Frick. Nice house. I love that. Lots of houses like that in Denver. Like really big, sprawling, ranch-style brick homes. Yeah, I don't know what the solarium is. Stewart was on my delivery route. I would pass this place. And there's a bike trail behind it. And one night they were having like a seance of sorts. Not really, it was like children and stuff. So I think it's some like co-op. All I know is my TV in my bedroom, I pulled it out of their dumpster. So yeah, I'm not too proud. Parents raised me right. Like, hey, if you see TV in the dumpster, I mean, you take it home, plug it in, scare away all the roaches with poison. Solarium. Okay. See up there? It's like a window. Solarium. Extra housing. We're looking for like hilly Colorado. This is kind of that area. Cherokee. But most of SoCo is flat. If you ride up the foothills, though, you can ride a bike or a car along the reservoir ridge. And well, this is a modern house. I remember when they were building this mailbox. That's cool. There's like an overhang down here too. There's a few condo complexes near here too. I live in like a really old complex, apartment complex, and near here there's some newer like condos. They're actually really nice. Oh, this house is super cool. Stained glass. It's kind of a summer camp thing, right? Like if you go to a nice summer camp, you have staff who stay in like special, like the nurses and stuff, or sometimes administrators, they'll have cool places like that. Ooh, a little well, the flowers, the back building. You'll find in Colorado they'll have preserved outbuildings and silos from back in the day. Oh, this is the house with the overhang. I remember when they were building that, the carport in front. Again, a very simple house. Like that, they're like, we don't need to go back to the garage. They just block it off. It's a he shed or she shed. Very nice. These are Brookside, condos. And they have their own private trail. And this is Indian Hills Park, which I haven't spent a lot of time here. There's a preschool up here that goes across the street here to the park often, because I see them quite often, it would seem. Yeah, Brookside. But yeah, I love Indian Hills though, because I'm from Marion, Iowa, and it's Indian Creek, Indian Hills Mall, Indian whatever. And my high school was the Indians. But fun fact, they changed it to the Wolves. And the town I lived in my first 5 years out here, Loveland, they were the Indians, and they changed it to the Wolves the same year. Also, there was a Maidrite downtown in both cities, and they went out of business around the same time. They each have a caboose. I don't know. That's all I got. Marion sucks. Marion sucks. I don't miss it. I miss some of the people. But god damn, I don't have people here I care about. You ask me to care about people back home? Yeah. Maybe like one or two of my siblings. Ugh. Dude, my sister, two of my sisters are grandfathers. That's right. Sex changes too. No, I just misspoke. Two of them are grandmothers. One of them is a grandmother like 10 times over. And the other one, her older sister, is a grandmother once. Same amount of kids. Actually, the one with one grandkid has more kids, actually. Got to keep track of these things. How can I remember? Because they adopted some kids. Now their family's bigger. So we're on Stewart. And it's funny, I don't pay attention to a lot of these places ordinarily. But I'm kind of showing you around today. More condos. I like that. Very Denverish. Up off the sidewalk. Tons of landscaping. Got some lambs here up here. Cheap landscaping. You can tell. The fancier stuff is so much more colorful. Cheap landscaping is not as colorful, but lamb's ear is great. Sage, whatever. It grows so well. And it attracts bees. Honeybees really like lambs here. They have these little dinky flowers, but they have a million of them. Oh, there's a honeybee. This thing is just covered. And see, the honeybees are so friendly. These are little tiny ones. Anytime I see somebody else getting that sweet pollen, I leave them alone. But the honeybees, they don't care. House. I think this is it's a preschool daycare type place. Oh yeah, very cool. A free library. Oh, and it's kids' books mostly. That's really cool. So yeah, like I never thought of Stewart as a boring street. You've got Adora Park up the way. We just finished the run, by the way, a minute ago. Ooh. I don't even understand. Wow. Some weird stuff going on back there. Okay. But yeah, I never thought of it as boring, but if you go into some of the neighborhoods around here, they're pretty detailed. I'm going to be nice and get out of the way of this guy. I'm also going to start running again. Some time to make up for a Porsche. Fancy Porsche coming up the shot. This is where we would have turned before we went the other way. If I hurry, I can still make shine. We mapped out a good run today. I don't know. I'm fat. So I'm not, there's the condos. I'm not able to keep it going. I remember being fat a long time ago. And starting running was just like this. It's impossible. You almost have to go so slow that there's no way you can give up. Hey, very nice. Because you're barely running. Try doing that with somebody else though. That's the trick, guys. It's like, I want to run with somebody or do something. If you want to be part of a fitness class, fine. But you're going out for a jog and you're trying to get in shape and you're fat, do it alone. Don't involve others. Just do it alone. Either you're going to be going too fast or too slow. And if you can just chug along like this, like I shouldn't be able to maintain a conversation. But it is what it is. This is as fast as I'm going to run. Like, if I don't stop, it's success. It's crazy. I suck. Well, folks home. Well, we're coming up to LeMay. Named after the man who ordered the strikes on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. General LeMay. Pretty good. Some days I look up Culver's to see what the flavor of the day is at Culver's for their custard because I'm fat. And I'll say flavor of the day, LeMay, into Google. And General LeMay. Lots of air traffic over my neck of the woods here too. Going to the Northern Colorado airport. Anyway, well, the air's cleared up. The fires must be subsiding in the distance because it was weird here for a minute. I wasn't gonna run today. I was trying to wuss out, but it was a little overcast, which is just awesome in Colorado. I don't know. I'm from Iowa, so like a low humidity day, it could be comparable. It's always overcast there. But if you can get a nice cloudy day here, that's great. We did get rain last night, but clouds don't mean rain. And we're right off the Front Range, so that stuff starts and then it keeps drifting off over to Greeley, over to Cowtown. It doesn't rain here very much, and if it does, it's for like a minute. And it's weird, it's more annoying than other places I've lived, like Iowa or Pennsylvania, where it'll just rain hard for a long time. And whatever. Colorado, that does not happen. Rain almost never. Snow, it's weird. Snow can sometimes accumulate like crazy, but it's just not very often. We get like a bad snow here and there, bad winter here and there, but the winters are chill. It's been a couple times where it's like so cold outside it was insane. It really wasn't hospitable, but for the most part, it can be really cold here, and there's no humidity, so you won't feel it. It can be really hot here and the same thing. But the sun, I hate the sun. I hate it. It's kind of behind a cloud now, so that's good. But I gotta always wear a hat, always need sunglasses. I don't know, whatever. But the thing is, I never get burned out here. Not usually. But when I go up to Wyoming or go back to Iowa, I'm getting burned all the time. Whew, finish strong. School. Okay, Stewart Professional Park. That's it. I wanted to make a real video, not a live stream. That was a vlog of some of the fancier neighborhoods in the Park Central portion of Fort Collins. So I bid you adieu.